Okay, what's going on? This is my friend Pete with D.I.Y Auto School. Now, we've been working on our street rod lately, our 34 Ford street rod. Did I say rod? Yeah. Our 34 Ford street rod. Okay, let me correct myself on that. I wouldn't want to get anybody politically fucking correct!
Welcome to D.I.Y Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
Anyway, what we're doing, we're working on our 34 Ford street rod. Now it's a 34 Ford coupe. And we're going to put wipers on it. Wipers are mandatory. You got to have a wiper blade, one at least, to drive your car down the road in bad weather. And there's a lot of systems out there that you can purchase. You got the 2-blade systems, the 1-blade system. You got the manual system that you can do like this with your hand, okay? But what we're going to do, we're going to put 1 blade on it. It's going to be a 1-speed motor, and it's a very simple, easy installation. You can't go wrong with it. The price is right. It's a steal of a deal, and it's real easy to hook up. It's a toggle switch or thumb button type situation. It's just an on and off deal. Let's check it out. Let's see. So if you look right here, what we got is our Mighty wiper motor. Okay, it's a 1-speed mechanism. It's a nice mechanism. It works great. If you own a street rod or you're building a street rod, this is all you will need. You do not need 2 wipers. First of all, you will probably never drive your car in the rain, okay? You will probably never drive your car in the snow. You will probably never drive your car if you see fog outside, okay? Because you are building a street rod, a show car, a masterpiece, okay? And what we're going to do, and I'm going to show you, I've already drilled the hole out. We are going to mount our wiper motor in this area right here, okay? Now, back in the day of 1934 Ford, they had the wipers on the top and they were run off a vacuum of your engine, okay, the vacuum switch, okay? And it was very, very handy. I believe there was only 1 blade. If you got a custom model, there would be 2. But your standard basic 34 Ford coupe had 1 blade. It was mounted in the position of what you see right there. And then what you want to do is line it up with the center of your steering wheel, because that's going to be the perspective view that you're going to be looking out of. Now in this case right here, such as what we're doing, you can see we had to cut some of the steel structure out of the way to get the wiper motor in where it's supposed to go. And we'll be boxing that back in so the steel structure is still there. Until then, we will go ahead and leave that hanging until we mount our wiper motor in place. When you're installing your wiper motor, it's going to come with various instructions. It's going to come with all the material you need, okay? It's going to come with instructions how to test and fine-tune park position if you're really interested in that. Okay, it's going to come with instructions to install 2 wiper motors if you want to go ahead and put 2 in, okay? We're going to go with the 1, okay, the schematic for the 1 wiper inch system, okay, and it shows you all the measurements and it shows you how long your shafts. One more thing about these wiper motors, you can purchase it with various lengths shafts all the way from, I believe, a 1/2 inch up to 2 inches, depending on what you're using. This is an intermediate one. It's a 1-inch job, and it's going to work very well. It shows you the position of how it should be. So this is how it would go into the vehicle, which is just like this, okay? And if Charlie can hold the camera, if I'd be a camera guy, because this is D.I.Y Auto School, not SWR&C, sir, we'd really appreciate it. Don't hit the record button. There we go. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and stick my wiper motor, and it looks like that's going to be just right where I want it. Can you see right here, Charlie? Bring the camera closer. You can see how much is sticking out. If that was longer, okay, then what I wanted it to be, I would bring it back to where I want it, just like that. Do you see what I'm saying? Yep. And then I'd use the spacer that comes with, okay, I would use the spacer that comes with the wiper, cut it down to fit in there. But since this fits nice and tight, and that's actually very good for us, we're going to go ahead and install it in there. okay? And before I do that, okay, I want to see if I got a rubber washer. Okay, it does come with a washer. And one more thing about installing these, one more thing that you really got to pay attention to. Make sure you drill the proper size hole, because you don't want any water leaking into your car after you install your wiper motor. Does that make sense? So don't over drill the hole, because if you do, you're going to really be screwed. If you noticed, when I pulled that out, I was moving it back and forth. That's because I went one size down from 3/8 when I drilled that hole to make sure that it had a super tight fit. If you've already painted your vehicle, can you see me, Charlie? Mm-hmm. Okay, if you've already painted your vehicle, what you want to do is take extra care on not ruining the paint, okay? You saw me drill that hole out. I don't know if you saw me, but I drilled that hole out. Usually what I would do is I would put duct tape on this, and then I would drill a pilot hole, and then I'd come back and drill it this way. But since the car isn't painted yet, the vehicle still needs block sand and painted. We're not worried about that as long as the fiberglass doesn't chip away too big where we have to do body work. You want to put one hand underneath to hold it in place, okay? And then you want to take your wrench, okay, and tighten it down, not too tight, but you want to tighten it where it's not going to move, okay? Then we're going to take our lock bolt our other nut, which is going to be our lock nut, and we're going to go ahead and double nut that baby. And that way, it's going to stay in place. Now, if you look up into the ceiling area of our vehicle, you can see that our Mighty Wiper wiper is installed and ready for use. It comes with a 3-wire hookup. Where are we at here? There it is. It comes with a 3-wire hookup. This wire is approximately 30 inches long, okay, 36, right there. You see what I'm saying? All the way. And is more than enough to hook up to your wire harness. The only other thing to do now is hook it up, push the button, and drive my car in the rain. Not my car though. I can't drive it. I don't drive other people's cars. Somebody's car. A guy named Dallas that lives in Virginia. Okay? It also comes with a fuse link just in case you don't have anywhere else to fuse it to. It's a great item. It's a perfect item. It's an item that my friend Pete would like to say, get it and get her done.
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.